All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today.
That's right.
And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. We're the brothers from GMS Miami. I'm Brother Samak.
I'm your brother Zakaria.
Yeah, today we're going to go into prophecy, mainly the MOTB,
right.
all right, and how the Vatican is going to push the MOTB, all right, because, right now, in current events, you have this Pope Leo the 14th talking about, we got to regulate AI, not ban it, but regulate it, all right? So that's code word for, they're with,
Yep.
all right, this technocracy, this prison house,
Yep.
and tied to that is the MOTB, all right? And I also asked Google AI, what does the Vatican think, or what's their belief on the Neuralink, the implantable microchip, which is the mark of the beast. What do they believe, regarding that technology? Are they against it? Okay, are they for it? And you'd be very surprised, okay, that they are for it, all right? And so we're going to start with Habakkuk first because the scripture's got to come out, and then we'll go into what I came across from the Google AI regarding the Vatican, which is the false prophet mentioned in Revelation, which we'll bring that out too.
Right. This is book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1, and it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Right. And if you call yourself a watchman, if you call yourself a prophet of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, you're supposed to be focusing on the prophecies, watching and warning the people,
Yep.
all right, of what's to come, all right. The Lord, okay, raised up, okay, certain men, all right, from the nation of Israel to prophesy of future events.
That's right.
Okay, and you're supposed to be, okay, bringing out, all right, the prophecies, all right, and of course, bringing out what's going on in the world today regarding, all right, the prophecies like the MOTB, like World War III,
right.
like Jacob's trouble. Okay,
Yep.
You got it.
Precept.
Mm-hmm.
This book of Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give the warning from me. So the Lord set up the prophets, which are watchmen.
Mm-hmm.
I started with our elder apostles of Great Millstone, the elder bishops, and the brothers on down, man. And we warning our people about this MOTB, man, because that's a major prophecy, all right, that we have to warn our people about to not take it. And majority of our people, they don't even know what it is, man.
That's right.
They've been in that Catholic church, they've been in this church house, they've been lied to, man.
Yep.
So we gotta give them a warning.
That's right. And we're gonna go into how Romans 13 is going to play a big role, how they're going, all right, to manipulate the minds of our people to take that microchip.
Right.
All right. And we'll go into that too, but you can continue on Habakkuk chapter 2.
This book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2, it says, And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
Right. The vision. Okay. It's talking about the oracles, the prophecies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's why if you can get Proverbs, where it talks about, those that have the vision, those that don't have the vision, they perish. But those that keep the law are happy as he.
Let me see. Like 20 something.
Yeah.
Vision.
Because it's talking about the prophecies.
I got you.
You got it?
Yep.
29. Mm-hmm.
Proverbs 29 verse 18 says, Where there is no vision, the people perish.
Mm-hmm.
But he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Right. So if you can't see that we're in a time of the MOTB being made mandatory, we're in a time of World War III, all right, we're in a time of Jacob's trouble, then, hey, you ain't got the vision, you're going to perish. Mm-hmm. All right. And that's why, we give praises and thanks to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai because, all right, he instructed us, man, all right, through the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit Holy, all right, to go into these scriptures, all right, and clearly see, all right, that we're in the time of the prophecies being fulfilled, which is leading to our salvation.
That's right.
So you're supposed to be looking forward to, all right, these particular prophecies coming to pass too.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And when you go into that word law, it's Dawara, which means instruction and direction. And we get our instruction and direction, all right, from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's right.
Okay, you got it.
I'm going to read Habakkuk 2 and verse 2. I'm going to read it in the NLT. It says, Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so a runner can carry the correct message to others. And that's what we're doing. We got to carry the correct message to others, man. You know, you ask Jake, you know, what is the MOTB? They don't know, man. Or they say nobody knows what it is. All right, but we have the understanding of what it is, and we tell you the correct message, man.
That's right.
And we warn you. All right, all these things that's going on around the world is all according to prophecy and is forwarding the coming of our Lord, man.
That's right.
You know,
read the verse 3, then we'll go into the Vatican's belief and their thoughts on the implantable microchip.
Okay, it's Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3 in the KJV. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry."
Right. We're in a time that it's not tarrying. Okay. Clearly, they're talking about implantable microchips. Remember, Elon Musk said that his Neuralink company, all right, is like the miracles of the Messiah. Of course, he used Jesus, but we know that's not his name. Okay. So you clearly see that, this prophecy is not tarrying anymore.
Right.
All right. It's literally in your face. You also have World War III. The beginning of it is in your face.
Yep.
You know, Putin basically told all the ambassadors in Kiev, leave, because we're about to, basically, destroy Kiev. All right, government infrastructure. They also pointed out that America's Palantir company, was the one that gave Ukraine military the coordinates to destroy, these the dorm. Yeah. They were teenage girls, Russian teenage girls, with they were killed by drones. And Russia is openly saying that it was Palantir that gave the data, coordinates of where to strike, and they double tapped it. So, Russia is highly pissed off with America, with the Ukrainian military, with these Western countries. So you already know World War III is about to get bigger and more spicier.
That's right.
Okay, and of course, Jacob's trouble. ISIS isn't going away.
Nope.
All right, the economy is about to collapse. Yep. Where you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you represent Jacob. This is going to affect you because you're at the bottom.
Yep.
So y'all going to be literally target practice, because when all hell breaks loose, man. All right. You're going to have to, what are you going to do if you're not seeking the Lord? You're going to do it by your own means, right?
Yep.
You'll try to invade homes, all right? What's it called? Go against, the government, and you're going to be slaughtered,
yep.
Okay?
Yep, looting and shit.
Looting, yep, because you see it all the time. Whenever there's any calamity, all right, Jake always gets the brunt end of the stick.
Right.
But let's go now to the Vatican's take on the MOTB. So this is what I asked Google AI. I just typed in Vatican biotech brain implant AI overview. It says the Vatican does not develop biotech brain implants. However, driven by tech like Elon Musk Neuralink, the Vatican actively guides the biotech and neurotechnology industries on the ethics of modifying the human mind. Okay, so this is the Vatican. So here it is. The Vatican is saying, hey, we're just here to guide the ethics, but we're not against it. Now, check this out. The Vatican's perspective on brain implants hinges on distinct ethical guidelines: therapeutic versus enhancing. The church supports using biotechnology, including brain implants and gene editing, to heal illnesses or restore lost functions, like curing paralysis, blindness, or neurodegenerative diseases. Right. So they're not against it. Yeah. They're saying, oh no, this technology is good to heal people's disabilities, for lack of a better word.
Right, because you thinking just like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
All y'all the same motherfucking devils.
They're all the same, man. You notice none of them says we need to pray.
Right.
We need the Messiah. You know, they don't even say JC.
Right.
All right, JC could do healings by praying to, you know, to him. None of that. They're saying no, they're okay with this technology if it's used, all right, to heal the body.
Right.
All right, and that's how you know the Vatican is the false prophet mentioned in Revelation. You gonna bring it out?
Revelation 19?
Yeah.
Yep. This book of Revelation chapter 19 and verse, let me see. Yeah, just get to the point.
Yeah, 20, just get to
20,
the point, yeah.
Revelation chapter 19 verse 20 says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet.
The beast represents NATO, EU, and they're the ones that push, all right, this beast system. Okay, all right. Really, it's the Roman ways, all right, and the false prophet, okay, which is the Vatican. They're part of it.
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
It says, the book of Revelation chapter 19 and verse 20 says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him.
The miracles, talking about this technology, okay, saying that it's a miracle, and if long as you use it to help people and their disabilities, it's okay.
Right.
That's what the Vatican is saying.
Yep.
And you notice, when we just, like we said before we push the button, right? How come they don't bring out scriptures?
Right. They never bring out.
They never bring out scriptures. They don't say, you know, according to this scripture, this is why we believe what we believe in. Nothing.
Right.
They just talking like they're a politician.
Yeah.
That's how you know this. They're okay. These are the agents of Satan, man.
Yeah.
All right, and they're the false prophet, as it says in Revelation.
Yep. It says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
See that?
Yeah.
You see? Because again, they're not against it.
Right.
They just want to regulate it. That's all you hear.
Right.
It's never against it. Let's just regulate it. Let's control it.
Yeah.
That's what regulation means, just to control. It's a nice fancy word. That's all.
Right.
It's $100 word. All right?
Yeah, they probably have one of those dudes who Elon Musk like got the brain chip in. They probably bring him to one of the churches, and he just be he'll just walk, and then people just believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Deceiving them.
Deceiving
them.
them.
Everybody wants the chip.
Yeah, saying, "Oh, look, see," and the Pope and his hierarchy of cardinals will be like, "Yeah, this is a gift from God."
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then when they push the law to take it, then they're gonna be like, "Hey, according to Romans 13, you got to follow the law of the land."
Right.
Romans 13, you know.
Yep.
That's how they're gonna sell it, and you're gonna have a lot of our own people gonna take that chip.
Yeah.
All right, out of fear or because they want to.
Right.
You know.
Yep. It's technology.
It's technology. Oh, how can you say this is against against God's will? You know, not to take it. All right. Doesn't this technology come from God? See, that's why you ain't got the spirit.
Right.
All right. Because at the end of the day, this is all about a test. This is the hour of testing.
Right.
To see if you're loyal to the words of the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the workings of. I should say, these are workings of Satan.
Yeah. All right.
How those people, when the Lord was on the scene actually doing miracles, they thought he had the devil on him.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is Esau. He actually is the damn devil. All right. So you're not supposed to follow his ways.
Yeah. And the scriptures clearly say those that take the mark of the beast gets lit up by fire.
Right.
All right. You are set up to be cooked, literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's why the scriptures say the day shall come burn as an oven, because, all right, the wicked and proud got to be burnt up. All right. And why are they getting burnt up? Because a lot of them went and took that chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It says, I continue on, it says, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark, which is the Quran, that chip, the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. This is the revised Roman Empire. It says these both was cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone.
Right. And who's the head of the beast? America. The whore that rides the beast. So that's how you know, all right, that lake of fire is going to be here in America, all right, which destroys this whole beast system. Because once America is destroyed, that's it. And I personally believe the Lord's going to zap the Vatican City with the chariots, so-called UFOs. All right, he's got, that's target. All right, that's one of his top 10 targets. You know how the military they have a term called a target deck.
Yeah.
You know, who goes into this a lot? Former Marine nuclear weapons inspector Scott Ritter. Yeah, he has they have a term called a target deck. All right, and so yeah, the Lord has His target deck.
Yeah.
And the Vatican City, if you're watching, you know the Messiah, who the word Indy calls Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. When he comes in that big chariot, so-called UFO, he's coming straight for your infrastructure.
Yeah.
He's gonna zap that shit. All right, game over. Okay, you getting zapped.
Yeah, you getting it.
You okay?
I had a. Did you wanted something? Because I had a Second Thessalonians.
Yeah, bring that out. Bring it out. Whatever, bring it out. Because we're gonna bring in Romans 13, and then that's all the scripture.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the book of Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition."
There you go. So right now, all right, the Lord, is revealing who the son of perdition is. Okay, I mean, we could start again with that verse because we have to fall away first, lose our identity. Okay, catch all this hell. All right. But now, the Lord is showing mercy unto us, all right, by allowing us to remember ourselves via the Rakah Kodash, the Spirit Holy, all right. Thanks to Yahweh Shai for going onto the cross, the water Yahweh Shai for going onto the cross, because if He didn't go onto the cross, we wouldn't know who we are, all right. And now that we know who we are, all right, the prophecies are speeding up because we're remembering ourselves in the land of our captivity, and we're thinking upon the Lord's name, okay. Yep. All right. So while that's happened, now this devil's being revealed. Okay, the son of perdition, who are the Edomites.
That's right.
Where they want to, go into the Roman Catholic Church and attempt to show that they're holier than thou, quote unquote, and they're not. Right. They're still Edomites.
That's right.
Okay, and I went into a breakdown of that Pope Leo the 14th. All right, he's an Edomite. His family goes back to the French. I did a lesson on that last year when he got into that office. All right, he goes back. He's an Edomite. Yeah. All right, and he's part of a secret society, which it doesn't come to my mind right now. Maybe I'll do a lesson on that and go back to how he's not a Jake. Yeah. All right, so yeah.
Back Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3 says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Verse 4, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High."
You see that? And that's that right there proves, all right, that's what he does. Okay, this is his MO. He wants to be a god, and he wants everyone to worship him. So he's going to be in charge of all these major institutions, all these infrastructure that people look to for guidance, for answers. Okay, it's these Edomites, these so-called white people. An example, like the Vatican. Okay, yeah. So Pope comes from an American family of French, Italian, Spanish, and Louisiana Creole descent. The surname Proves, originally Proves, is from a French, there you go, French cognative title. Okay, because his family goes back to France. All right, mainly his father. I think his mother, all right, is where the so-called Haitian, the Levite, yeah. But it's his father. All right, if you go to his lineage of his father, it goes back to what's it called? The French. All right, and then what secret society was this guy? Is this guy in post fraternity? What the Pope Seals fraternity or secret society? Maybe I do it that way. Maybe it'll give me something.
Somebody put it up.
Yeah, somebody will pull it up. Because he's from a secret society that was known to protect child predators too. Yeah, I gotta find it. It's all right. It's all right. He's the devil though. Okay,
Yeah.
you got it.
God, I'll read it again. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
You see that? All right. Again, he wants to be like a god.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the reason why, when you see like the people like the Pope, these, and these cardinals and these and Trump, just know that in their mind, all right, they think they're gods.
Hey, Trump put him up as the Lord Yahushua.
That's right. X account.
Messiah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Verse 5, it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
Yep.
And he's being revealed right now, man. It says, verse 7 says, for the mystery of the iniquity doth already work, which was the Roman Empire. They was already working wickedness, man. It says, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And this devil, he's about to be taken out right now. That's how he's being revealed. The Lord said, this gospel shall be teached to all the world, then shall the end come, man.
Yep.
Nothing hid that shall not be made known. And we telling you the truth, man. This whole system is geared to you taking that shit, man.
That's right.
So he want total control over the people. He wants to be like the Most High. Verse 8 says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. All right, he's being revealed. The spirit of his mouth is the prophets, man. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. That's when our Lord Yahweh shall return. Even him whose coming is at the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. And that's him, man.
That's right.
He's a physical counterpart of Satan. Everything he's doing is on the left hand power, man. Just how with Pharaoh, he had his magicians, they would do certain miracles. Just how Moses, that's one of his miracles, his technology, man.
That's right. That's right.
That's
right. I found it. See, the
got
Spirit
it?
of the Lord.
Yeah.
All right. So Pope Leo the 14th, the Augustinian order. So that's the fraternal order, his secret side order that he's with. It said the controversy surrounding Pope Leo the 14th and the Augustinian order centers on allegations that he mishandled and failed to transparently address multiple clerical sexual abuse claims during his tenure leading the order. See that?
See? Yep.
Okay. So this is he is the false prophet. He represents the false prophet, that Vatican, man. Okay. And again, he's not against the AI. He's not against the brain implant. They just want to regulate it.
Yeah.
That's the devil, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleazy E.
Yep. So let's bring out Romans 13 because this is very important, and we'll close off on this unless a scripture comes to mind. Because this devil, these Edomites, the devil the Bible speaks of, the heathen, and Edomites have no salvation. Genesis. Okay. They're gonna use Romans 13, all right, as the reason why you got to take that chip.
Yep.
The government said so. You got to. Okay. Listen. The government is set up by by God, okay? And you're going to see a lot of people fold and take it because of that. So bring that out.
God, I'm reading both KJV and
Yeah.
NLT. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 1. It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High.
Right. So, we understand that this kingdom was set up, okay, by the Lord. Okay, that's why the scriptures say he set up
Psalms 75.
Yeah, he taketh down one and set up another. He ruleth in the kingdom of men. In Daniel, right? So we understand that. We understand that the Lord set these empires up. So, all right, prophecy can be fulfilled, and we know what time we're in.
Right.
That's why when you look at the vision of Daniel with the different depictions of the beast who represent these empires. All right, it was ultimately the Lord to make sure that they were set up and they fall. Right. The next one, goes up, then that one falls.
Right.
All right, so that prophecy can be fulfilled. And of course, to show that the words of the Lord are true and that the Lord is the one in control of everything. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden, you could take the chip because the government said so.
Right.
Because there's a penalty for taking that. Right. Okay?
And you got that shows, too, because the Lord set up the Babylonian Empire with Daniel. And Nebuchadnezzar, he made a decree that everybody's supposed to bow down, and at the same time, he didn't do that.
Right, exactly. Exactly. He didn't bow down.
Put in the lion's den.
Yeah.
They put Shadrach, Meshach, they put him in the fire. There's certain things you don't do, man.
Yep. We went into it last week. The Church of Smyrna.
Yeah, right.
When they told,
Yeah.
okay, that the citizens of Smyrna that they must go to the living God, the Mission, and bow to it and I guess incense, was it?
Yeah, the incense. Yeah,
perform incense
Put
to
incense
to it once a year. Did the so-called Christians, which the Christians are the Israelites, okay, say, hey man, Romans 13.
Right.
Come on, man. All right, and you got Jake that are simple out there.
Yeah.
All right, but it's okay. Only the elect will understand and know not to take that device.
Yep.
You got it.
I'm reading NLT. Romans chapter 13, verse 1. It says, everyone must submit to government authorities, for all authority comes from the Most High, and those in position of authority have been placed there by the Most High.
Right. So, for example, okay, there's laws on not drinking and driving.
Right.
All right. You're not supposed to drink and drive. Okay. Right. Speed limit. All right. Obey the speed limit. Okay, which half these people don't even obey the speed limit, especially down here in South Florida.
Right.
I-95 is a fucking, I call it the Mad Max.
Mad Max, yeah.
Okay, potholes everywhere. All right, people flying, crashing, cars exploding. This shit, yo.
Yeah.
Down here, I-95 is a fucking, it's a rat race, man.
Crazy.
Everybody's racing to they fucking dead end job. Shit's annoying. Anyway, so that's what you obey, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, because clearly, all right, you're supposed to keep what's it called? Damn, I forgot my train of thought.
Nah, you good.
But
I know you said there's certain laws that you keep in the society,
right?
Man. All right, because East, like you was going to not drinking and driving, running a red light and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, but when he makes this because this is a sin unto death, you take that. All right, you take that chip. Hey, that's a death penalty right there, man.
Yep, that's it. The water, brother.
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
Trying to say,
that's it. What the brother said, you know.
Because it says, Romans chapter 13, verse 2, it says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. And that's what these churches, they're going to use. So you resisting the system, you resisting the law of the land.
Yep.
But you got examples in the scriptures that, hey, our forefathers resisted. They didn't eat swine's flesh. They didn't sacrifice in the time of the Maccabees. All right, so there's certain laws you keep and certain laws you don't keep, man.
Right.
In this society, because those are unrighteous decrees, man.
Exactly.
This devil trying to do, man.
Yep. The Lord told us, all right, the penalty for taking that chip. You take that chip, okay, is fire.
Right.
Fire and brimstone. Okay, in front of the angels and the Lamb. Yeah. That's it says in Revelation 14. 15, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 14.
14 is the judgment.
The judgment. Yeah, it's it. Yeah, that is the judgment.
Yeah, it is the judgment. My bad.
Yeah, that's the That's the judgment.
15 is the sea of glass mingled with fire. Yeah. My bad. Slack it.
What is it? Right here. Yeah. It says in Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast, NATO and the EU, and his image." This is talking about the Roman Empire, which all these people, they worship the Roman Empire. That's why they're excited about the UFC games that's in front of the White House front lawn. Like, bro, this is Rome. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I can't wait. This is exciting. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna watch it too. Yeah. I want to see if something happens. And receive his mark in his forehead. That's the mark, the MOTB, the mark of the beast, or in his hand. 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, meaning righteous hatred. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, tormented with fire and brimstone. And you're going to be cooking with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the lambs. You see that?
Yep. Your ass going to get cooked, like the brother said earlier.
Cooked, man. All right? And there ain't gonna be no seasoning on your ass.
like the Passover, just put the lamb in the fire.
Right, exactly.
Man.
You know.
But you wanted more?
That's it, man. I think we got the point. Because again, we gotta understand the times that we're in. You know, it's not tearing anymore. So you gotta be on your watch, and we gotta warn our people. And again, they're gonna use that Romans 13. And the Vatican's with it. They're not against the mark of the beast. They're not against the implantable microchip. They just want to regulate it.
Right.
They're not against it. They just want to control it. All right. And then once again, Where are the scriptures?
Yeah, where your precepts at?
Where are your precepts? Where are the scriptures?
Prove all things.
Come on, man. You know, that's how you know they're the false prophet.
Yeah, that churches, man, they did a work on our people. You see Jake on the highways of Bible, they come and ask us questions. Just ask them what the mark of the beast is. Nobody knows, man.
Yep.
That's why we out there to warn our people, man.
That's
You
right.
know,
That's right. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. We want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today.
That's right.
And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep the door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostle elders as they get up in age. Pray for their health and longevity.
That's right.
For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, check, cover. We're almost out of here. Just keep pushing. Shalom.
Shalom.